Okay, I got a little nephew, all right? Me and him's tight as peas and carrots, always have been, always will be. All right, that won't nothing ever change that. But little man upset me and kind of disappointed me for the first time last night in his life. He called me up like he normally does once or twice a week, and he's, we talk about four-wheeler riding, fishing, hunting, school, stuff like that. But I could tell something was on his mind. I felt like he wanted to talk to somebody about it, but didn't know how to bring it up. So I went ahead and bit the bullet, said, little man, what you got going on? Something's wrong, and I need to know what it is. Let Uncle Zach help you. He said, Uncle Zach, I'm a little bit upset and a little bit embarrassed, but I'm still grateful. Because that's one thing I always try to instill in him along with his parents is no matter the situation that you're in this life, you always be grateful. You got blessings. There's people out there that would kill to be in your position. Be grateful. So that's his little saying that he always says. He said, I'm grateful. I'm a little bit embarrassed. My dad gave me a shotgun. I said, okay, buddy, you're going to have to explain yourself further because I'm not seeing the bad part in this because that sounds like a good damn day to me. He said, no, sir, it's not that. And I am grateful for it. I promise, Uncle Zach. But all my friends got new shotguns for turkey season this year. And my dad told me that I wasn't getting one for Christmas, but he was going to get me one before turkey season. I said, well, okay, buddy. Well, what's the problem? He said, well, it's just an old shotgun and it's got scratches and stuff on it. I said, buddy, send me a picture of the gun that your daddy gave you. Don't hang up. Just do it while we're on the phone. We got Wi-Fi. It's 21st century. He sent me a picture of the gun laying on his bed, y'all, and I instantly got mad for his little ungrateful ass. But I had to check myself. I had to realize that he was grateful. He just didn't understand what just happened. In every man's life, in any man's life, a family member, preferably a grandfather or a father, gives a boy his first shotgun. Y'all, the shotgun that his daddy gave him is an original first edition Belgium-made Browning A5 Sweet 16. If you know anything about guns, that any of the men out there that's got a hair on your nuts, you know that is the holy grail of gun collecting. All right, people who have them don't sell them. I've been looking for one for 10 years and I can't find one, and I've got reach. But I instantly got mad and I was about to start getting on to him, but I had to check myself. I decided to take it, instead of getting mad at him and making him feel even worse, I was going to use it as like a teaching moment. I said, buddy, you need to understand what just happened because I feel like it just went over your head. He said, what do you mean, Uncle Zach? I said, buddy, that gun's been in your family for over 70 years. All right? Your great-grandfather gave that to your grandfather as a child. Your grandfather gave that to your daddy. And your daddy just passed it on to you so that at one day, if you're lucky enough, you can hand it down to your son. You see all them scratches you were talking about on the stock of that gun? He said, yes, sir. I said, those aren't scratches, son. Those are damn tally marks. Every one of them little notches right there is a long beard that was taken with that gun. You see that long scratch down the forearm stock on that thing? He said, yes, sir. I said, that's where your grandpa was walking with your daddy across the river. And your daddy got tangled up and your daddy fell down and it dropped and fell on a log. But that mark never got fixed because that was a memory between your daddy and your grandpa. You need to understand something, son. Not everything shiny and new is better. You could take all them guns that all of your friends got for Christmas and put them on a table. They wouldn't measure up to 1/10 of the heritage that gun that your daddy just gave you. All them other daddies did was go out and buy their sons guns. They didn't do anything but that. Your daddy took something that was dear and dear to his heart. And because the amount of love that he has for you and how much he cares about you and cares about our way of life, he decided to give up one of his most prized possessions in order to give it to you. Now, when you show up opening morning on turkey season, it might not be your friends that are impressed by that gun. But I guarantee you, if you look, when all y'all show up at the camp on opening day, if you look at the eyes of your friends' daddies and their grandpas, as you're standing there holding that gun proudly, they will be the ones that are impressed because they understand the way of life and how to pass it on. By the end of the conversation, my little man, he was pretty perky because I was building him up. He said, Uncle Zach, this is really that cool of a gun. I said, buddy, there's people out there that would die to have got what you just got. I don't have one of them. He said, Uncle Zach, you got a bunch of guns. I said, I know, buddy. I don't have that one. And if you continue on the heritage, nobody else will ever have it either. If you're one of these people that are against getting kids into hunting and fishing and this, that, and the other, you can get the fuck off my page. This is a way of life where I come from. I stand true to it. We give them their first shotgun. We teach them how to use it safely. We do it not to cause harm, not to do anything illegal. We do it in order to create memories and feed our families. If you're not on this gravy train, just go ahead. Oh, I wish I could tell you what you really needed to do, but community standards are tough these days. You know what I mean. Shit.